Responding to discussion questions. So that your discussion response meets university requirements, did you look at your calendar week 2 in the course home link of the course menu to identify the due date of your initial response to these discussion questions, both discussion 1 and discussion 2? So that your discussion response meets university requirements, did you study the discussion requirements in your syllabus? If not, visit Course Home to enter the syllabus, then scroll to and read the discussion requirements section. Initial response. Initial discussion response should be 75 to 100 words. The response should be relevant, original, and address all parts of the discussion topic and answer all questions. Initial response. Online discussions are conversations. Write your responses as though you are having a conversation in a classroom. Initial response example. Discussion 1 asks about things like recipes, your resume, etc. that you might want to have as typed Word documents. For example, you may describe each of them and explain why you might want to have them in Word format. You also could share with the class some of the advantages of having them in Word. So that your discussion response meets university requirements, did you read the posting instructions on the discussion page where you access this question? Here's a tip. These instructions begin with "Please remember." These instructions tell you that while your initial post is due by the calendar due date, you also should respond to at least 2 of your classmates' postings by commenting on their responses during the week. Comment on your classmates' responses. "I agree," "Great post," "Thanks," etc. are not acceptable. If you agree, explain why you agree. Thank someone for their response and explain why it is useful to you or what question it answered. If a classmate posted a great response, compliment them and tell them what made it such a good post. Comment on your classmates' responses. In discussion 1, for example, did someone write that they use formatting in a way you've never used before? Response example. Ask them more about why they like to use this formatting feature. Comment on your classmates' responses. In discussion 1, for example, did a classmate say they found a certain formatting option difficult to use, but it was one you found to be easy? Response example. Reply to their post to provide some tips. Here are some more ideas to continue discussion. Remember, these discussions are conversations. Ask your classmates to clarify something in their response. Share a link from the internet that relates to their response and explain why you find it relevant. Share a personal experience that relates to their response. Spelling, grammar, and punctuation. You, LOL, etc. are not acceptable. Every sentence should begin with a capital letter. Proofread your response before posting. Use the spell check. Here's a tip. You can copy and paste your response into Word and use a spell check in Word if you need extra help.